Do you want to text me when you're done, or you want me to just come back? Welcome back to my channel. It's Latricia Nicole, and as you can hear, I done got the cooties from somewhere. Thanksgiving will be long and over by the time you see this vlog, but nonetheless, today is Thanksgiving, and my baby has football practice this morning. All right, so I'm back home. I have about 45 minutes before I have to go back to pick him up. So I'm about to make me a hot latte because, baby, I've been at home all of this time from work. I actually go back to work on Wednesday. This gotta go. And believe it or not, I'm actually excited about going back to work. I'm saying going back to work like it's not in my living room, but you get what I'm saying. And just like that, I got so good. I don't have that much to do because we are going to my mother-in-law and father-in-law's house for Thanksgiving. So it's a nice little two-piece sweatsuit for me and JC. We will not be putting on like clothes today. We finally made it to the car. Say hey to the kids. We are dropping them off to their dad, and then we are headed to where we're going. I really don't think JC like when I be vlogging. We made it here probably about 2 hours ago. I've been in the bed. I got up. I ate. I did not have gumbo yet. I only had mac and cheese or spaghetti and cheese and ham and fried turkey. Oh my God. My husband and his brother and dad fried turkey. Oh, so good. And I don't even like turkey like that. And then my mother-in-law just made me a hot toddy because I feel horrible. So I'm about to drink this. I'm laying in JC's bed and I'm about to take me a Thanksgiving nap. Welcome back to another day in the vlog. I don't think that I've actually picked up the camera since Thanksgiving. When I tell you I was sick as a dog, sick as two dogs. Ended up losing my voice. And the day after Thanksgiving, I'm just getting my voice back. Like yesterday was my first day. Today is Tuesday. Yesterday was my first day like back, I guess, talking above like a whisper, I guess you could say. I don't know. But anyways, the day after Thanksgiving, I ended up taking me and the baby to urgent care because she had a nasty cough. And then of course, like I said, I was sick. I actually, if I remember correctly, when I put the camera down, when I was at Jesse's parents' house on Thanksgiving, I slept the whole Thanksgiving. Yeah, so I ended up having strep throat and an upper respiratory infection, and the baby had an upper respiratory infection. I did get my braids taken out, so Saturday, Jesse ended up, he said, oh, we got to take this. We got to go ahead and take this out. So he actually let me lay in bed while he took my hair out. I need to look, once I get her settled this morning, I need to look to see, because I actually go back to work tomorrow. So I need to see what my schedule looks like. And then make an appointment to go in and get a relaxer. But it needed to be washed and detangled. So I'm going to be rocking me a little wig until, it'll probably be, today's Tuesday. I go back to work tomorrow. I don't think that the stylist does hair on weekends. So it may be like one day next week after work. But yeah, I'm about to put this last little braid in my hair, get her ready to drop her off at therapy, and then
I'm gonna run in Walmart, grab something to cook. I'm cooking something in the slow cooker today. And I am going to clean up. My office needs to be clean. Bring me your water. I wanna like have everything together when I sign on tomorrow. We made it to the car. I saw this lady on Twitter. I follow her on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all of the things. But anyway, she made like a meatball Salisbury steak deal in the slow cooker, and I'm gonna make that today. Before I even had surgery, I bought these peel and stick towels that I wanted to try in the kids' bathroom upstairs. I think, depending on how long it takes me to edit and export this video, I am going to try to go and do that. Alright, so I got little baby dropped off, and I'm about to run into Walmart, y'all. I had to throw this little turban on my head. This is actually my grandmother's turban. My grandmother passed away in 2014, and my grandmother's house had this distinct smell to it, y'all. Initially I did not want to wash it because it still smelled like my grandmother, but I just felt like the smell it wasn't like a stinky, it didn't stink. I don't know, I can't explain it, but y'all, I didn't wash this turban so many times and it still smells like my grandmother. So funny. But I threw this on my head this morning because y'all saw me plait it up. Once I finish doing whatever I need to do, I'm gonna go dig through those wigs. I may need to wash it because I haven't worn a wig I probably haven't worn a wig since January, if I'm thinking correctly. Yeah, since January, because I was wearing wigs when I first started my injections. But I am so excited to go back to work. Let me tell y'all something. I have no aspirations to be a stay-at-home mom. Like a few days, I realized I need to have something to do. I need to have a schedule. I need structure. The only thing I will say that I realized is it's a lot of moving parts to my family. Like, it's a lot of, this person needs to be here. I told y'all in the last vlog, Kennedy had some stuff going on with her car last week. So, because I wasn't working, I was able to take her to school, pick that, I was able to be available for that. So that part of it I love. The other part is my husband wasn't necessarily in a rush to make it back to pick the baby up. If he had to work late, he just worked late, things like that. But as far as me just sitting at home doing nothing, absolutely not.
Calling me out like the first day. This ain't no first aid. Yeah, you making me new today. Grind up, straight from the fountain of wealth. I put my gift in your hand. Take me from rags to riches in the best way.
Y'all, it is freezing outside. It says that it's 40 degrees. I know it's colder in other places, but you gotta remember, I live in Louisiana, so a high 50 is cold to me. So I'm about to head home, make me a coffee. I'm actually gonna make me some breakfast and make me some breakfast, and my room is a mess. I just made these cheese grits and I fried down some sausage. Made me a little coffee. I'm about to watch some YouTube while I edit this video. Y'all, it is Vlogmas, and I love Vlogmas. As a person that consumes YouTube, is the girlies be bringing it. Like, you get to see all kinds of editing, like all of the things. So I'm about to sit in here for like, I said I want to be finished by 12. So if I could do that for like an hour and then do the rest of the stuff in the house. Hey girl, I'm back. So I don't know. It's actually saying my battery's about to die. Okay, I got 25% left on the battery. I did all of the things I said I was going to do, baby. The only thing I have left to do is upstairs in their bathroom. And I'm going to have to wait until Jesse is available because I need him to cut like the towel around the bathtub and the toilet. But anyways, your girl been working. Now I need to get me a wig, okay? I'm not going to put it on right now. My closet really need to be cleaned again, but that ain't what this is. So, I got, child, I don't know. I got a couple curly wigs. I think this is the one I did the half up, half down. No, it's a half wig. I think. Yep, and how I know, because it's in a ponytail. Y'all, that one. I think I'm gonna wear this one. This is a bob, and this might be like icy hair, or maybe it's Nadula. But I may just wash this. All right, let's see. Okay, this is an absolute no. Babe, I don't even know what this is, but why the hell is it in a ponytail? Because this ain't even enough hair for a ponytail. So I had my favorite bob wig that I had was a Nadula wig. It was a sponsored collab. And I gave the wig away. I honestly regret giving the wig away because I actually really, really, really like that wig. All right, so I'm headed to go pick up the baby. I have to stop and get her some fries. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. Like, I literally laid in bed last night. Y'all ever, you ever see like that meme that says like, this is me deciding to rebrand my life at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is? That was me last night. So like, one of the things I said before I had the surgery, I was like, I wanted to take the time off work and rest. Now, while I haven't been able to like necessarily like catch up on sleep per se, it gave me a lot of time to like sit and like, I guess you could say like kind of think about like what it is that I'm trying to do. What, like, I've just had a lot of idle time. I said it this morning. Like, that's one of the reasons why I said, baby, sister girl needs a job, okay? I cannot, like, I need to have the structure. You know what I'm saying? So I said all of that to say, I say that a lot. I said all of that to say, I'm turning into like an old lady. Anyways, one of the things I realized is like, I have so many goals that I've set for myself that for one reason or another, how can I put this? Like, I get overstimulated easily. So like, if I say I'm gonna do something and then, like, let's just say I had plans to get up and do all of these things today, and then one little thing went wrong during the day, like, that would set the tone for the rest of my day. Like, that's like, okay, now this going on, don't nobody talk to me, I'm not doing nothing else. Like, I have a bad habit of just shutting down when something happens outside of like my normal plans or my normal schedule, and I have to stop doing it. So I said last night, I was like, you know, this is the end of the year, and thankfully for me, I'm going back to work with only a few weeks left in the end of the year. And then you have like the Christmas holiday, the New Year holiday, like all of the, so I have like, I'm going back to work. It's a few more weeks left in the year, but I have a few days off. Well, more than a few, because it's the holiday. You know how it is in corporate America around the holiday. Like, it's, you know. So I just was like, you know what? Let me kind of like sit down and get myself together. It's never too late to make changes. I'm always pivoting in my life. I'm always reinventing myself. I'm always moving the goalposts for myself. I have a lot of things in store for the new year when it comes to my brand. I have a lot of things in store for the new year when it comes to my personal endeavors. One of the things I love, like yesterday Jesse was off, so he and I got to like hang out. He knew it was like the last Monday before I went back to work. We got to like kind of talk about like some of our goals and some of the things that we want to do together. And like, I love having those brainstorming sessions with my husband. Like, I love when we get to like sit with each other and like bounce our ideas off of each other. Like, this is what I want to do. And, you know, then we, you know, I love that. Ciao. I don't know if you can see her back here, but I picked the girl up. I saw them bringing her out. She was knocked out. They had to carry her out to the car. They said she fell asleep sitting straight up like 10 minutes before I pulled up. The way I am on here with my hair, I forgot to take my injection. So I'm about to do that right quick. I want to do it in my arm. I vowed never to take my shot in my arm again because it had my appetite like really suppressed, but it's been a while. If you don't like needles, this part ain't for you, but just going to draw up the medicine like that. If you are looking for somewhere to start your GLP-1 journey, I don't know, maybe somebody's watching is thinking about it. I have a link in my bio. If you click my link tree, it's literally like the first link. I love the company. Yes, I work with them, but I love the company. Like, I'm actually using their product. But yeah, I hardly ever talk about the company itself on my YouTube because I normally just post about it like on my short form content, primarily TikTok. But it's actually, when I started off taking the GLP-1 medication, I was getting it from a local compounded pharmacy. Here in Baton Rouge, there was a lot of stuff going on with like the compounded medication. So the compounded pharmacy that was here, they stopped compounding the GLP-1 medication. So after that, I switched over to the brand medication, Zepbound. I was getting it directly from the manufacturer. It was expensive. For me, I don't know, expensive is subjective, but it was, for me, it was expensive. And I did that for probably like 2 or 3 months, I believe. I got it straight from the manufacturer. And then, yeah, and then once I had another telehealth company that I used very briefly. And then when I got with this telehealth company, the very first thing that was impressive to me was the visit. And the other thing is getting it by mail. Just when I was getting it directly from the manufacturer, like that can be a thing. But I had my appointment on like a Tuesday, and by Friday I had my medication at my door. It's 5-week doses. Most companies send you 4 at a time. But yeah, I've said this before in the blog. Yes, I have partnerships that I do, but I'm not promoting anything that I wouldn't use or I don't use myself. So take the information and do what you will with it. Me taking the GLP-1 medication has been life-changing. I don't really care. You know, people feel like you cheating, you doing this, you doing. I don't care. I don't care. I learned a long time ago to do what's best for me. It's a lot of decisions I've made in my life that people don't agree with. Baby, as long as God It's at the forefront, and listen, I don't care what nobody say. That's it, that's all. But let me go blow dry this thing and let me fix me some ice cream. So I got the wig taken care of, and look what I got. Even though it's 30 degrees outside. And I got me some pralines and cream ice cream. I'm about to export some footage for the next vlog that I'm gonna post, and I'm going to bed because my man is home. Hi. Good morning. Welcome to another day in the vlog. It's 6:21 and it's work day. So I just made it back from dropping Dylan off at school. Y'all, I have the sniffles again. I'm also filming a short. I don't know what made me get up this morning and feel like I wanted to do short form content, but here we are. See if I got a wig cap. Try not to put anything on my hair because I don't have no comb. I don't have no nothing. I'm just in here with vibes. Vibes and excitement. Girl, let me go find a comb so I can flat iron this wig. Cause, baby, let me even turn this off. Mm-mm. And now that I'm looking at it, I realize what's wrong with this wig. I actually got this wig. It was a little bit longer bob. It might have been like maybe 16 inches or something like that. And I cut the bob. I cut it myself. How I know? Because the back of it seems to be a little uneven. But it's cool for a little in-between hairstyle. But I really do have to go in that closet because I don't know, like even my longer wig is actually when I originally went in there, my mind was set on grabbing a longer wig, and I don't know what I did with it. All right, so I got my bob done. This is about as much as I'm gonna get done with y'all's little niece crip walking. See what I'm saying? Crip walking through the bathtub. Like, what are you doing? I just got off the phone with her daddy. He's telling her to get down. She laughing. Like, I ain't got time. Jacket. We made it to the car. Then I went online and tried to book my hair appointment. I have to try to do that again because so it showed that they had Friday at 5 o'clock available, and then when I went to book it, it kept giving me an error message. I logged off, logged back on, and the 5 o'clock is not available. So she only has, I think the latest she has on Friday is 3 o'clock, and that's not gonna work for me. So all right, so I was able to get my appointment scheduled for 5. I'm just waiting on her to confirm the appointment. Y'all, I told Kennedy that I wanted to do a no spin January, and so she was like, okay, cool. Then she come back, she was like, girl, what about no spin December? Baby, it's Christmas. Not to mention JC's birthday is in December. JC's birthday is 2 days before Christmas. So the reason I thought about me proposing the no spin January to her is because, for one, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna hurry up and get my hair done before January. And then the other thing is, my mind said stop and grab a coffee on the way home, but the adult in me said, girl, no, you got coffee at the house. Because I don't always like, so when I do my budget, I just budget. Like, I just, like, this is, basically, I just been writing down what bills I got, like what I gotta pay or whatever. So I finally bit the bullet. I don't like looking at my checking account. I don't like looking at the checks, the statements. Like, I don't want to know. And long story short, I spend a lot of money on coffee. Not only do I spend a lot of money on coffee, I spend a lot of money eating out. But yeah, I be doing too much. I be out here doing way, way, way too much. So it's time to reel some of that back on in. And so her and I are supposed to be doing no spin January. No spin somebody, child. I don't know. So I got everybody dropped off. I did my little housework, made me a nice little warm latte. Yeah, I'm about to log into work. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to my channel on your way out. I'll see you girls and guys next time. That's it. That's all. Bye.